Take me out to California. Take me out to California.
Hi guys, today's video I have been in the loft, and even though that kind of scares me right now because it's full of memories of my husband and it can be quite an emotional time, I found myself going through our memory boxes, which we have lots of, and if you don't have a memory box then you totally should, because even though absolutely I have cried looking through some of the stuff, there was some laughter too, and some nice things and things that I'll show the girls when they get bigger. So I thought I'd show you some of the stuff that I found because it's kind of sweet. So this is just one of the memory boxes. It's like packed full of stuff here. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. There's stuff that we did after Ross died with the girls, but there's just so many different things in here. And that's Texas, I think. Does anybody else forget which kid is which when they were like babies? That's the auntie, and so, that's my favourite. Look at Texas. She's so cute. So some of the stuff, like I say, it's made me a bit emotional, but I found when Brooke was born, Brooke was in special care. She was really diddy. She was a bit early, she was 6 weeks early, which is not ridiculous, but I look at that now and it's like the size of my head. It's so tiny. It is so super tiny. And actually I found Brooke's scan picture. I found Texie's as well, but I don't know where it's gone. There's about a million things. But it's quite funny because she's got my forehead, my big forehead, and you can we knew even in the scan picture. I obviously didn't know it was a girl or a boy. Actually, on Channel Mum this week, if you are pregnant or you just want a bit of fun, Lisa and some of the trained parents are doing guesses at scans. So if you don't want to properly know via when you go for your scan with the you don't want to get the nurse to tell you, but you kind of want to see whether Lisa can get it right, then I'm going to put a link below and you can go into the Channel Mum forums, and they're doing guesses on what you're going to be having just based on your scan picture. Or like I say, if you just want to see whether they can do it, then just send them this. I can't send them mine because they know what I have, so it wouldn't be much fun. But click the link below and head to Channel Mum and do that because it's fun. And let's see if Lisa could do it. I don't know, let's see. All the other mums. I've got this, I found Run Mummy Run. I ran the Great North Run a few times and I did it for meningitis, Meningitis UK. I think they're different now, but meningitis charity, because Brooke and I had meningitis when we were little. I found this picture. That's me when I was little with my mum. I found this, and this made me cry, but laugh cry as well. It was it's so weird, but it's funny. It's Ross's handwriting, and Ross wrote himself a quote, and it says, "I feel we have given away the vest to babies and the elderly too easily, Ross." And I can remember him writing this, and it really made me laugh because it was like, it was this profound thing. Like he discovered that he quite liked a vest, a white vest in the winter, and he was like, you know, I just think that kids have vests on, babies have vests, old people have vests. Like, why have we as the middle ground given up that right to wear a vest? And it made it like really fun. But I found this upstairs and I find it hard to look at his handwriting, but this really made me smile. It made me cry as well, but it made me smile and cry. I found this, which is one of Brooke's letters to me to say sorry. I think it was the first letter that she wrote me, like when she was able to sort of really, you know, think about like saying sorry to me. So it says, "To Holly, love your bestie, Brooke." And then it's like a broken heart. I've hurt my feelings. "Dear Mummy, I'm sorry I was nutty." She means naughty. "Mummy, do you still love me? Mum, Holly." And then a line where I'm supposed to like write yes. "Signed, Brooke Blair, your daughter, friends now." And then that's us at the bottom being friends. And that will be something we can smile at when she's younger. I found this, and for those of you that don't know, this is actually me having got married, just got married. Me and Ross went and got married on our own. We didn't tell anybody, we just rang a few friends that are self-employed and went and got married. And you can see we're like, I was wearing a hoodie which Ross had printed a red dress on because my mum was a punk and she got married in a red wedding dress with red spiky hair. So that was like a bit of a nod to my mum and dad's wedding because they had no clue that I was getting married. And Ross is wearing a Sheffield Wednesday shirt because his dad used to play for Sheffield Wednesday and Villa and a few other, but Ross is a Sheffield Wednesday fan. So this was actually 6 months later. My mum and dad set a party up for us in Newcastle. And they were like, you're having a wedding party, whether you like it or not, because we want one. And they put some invites together and it says, Holly and Ross are married and they did it their way. And then on the back is the Frank Sinatra, apparently / Sid Vicious lyrics to, yeah, they did it their way. They did it their way, not they did it their way. What's it called? You know what I mean? Anyway, so it's the lyrics to that song and it's saying they did it their way. We did it how we did it. And I think that's kind of nice because it sums up who me and Ross were as a couple and who Ross was. And I also found this, which should have been given to a neighbour that someone in my family was having difficulty with, because Ross wrote it and then meant to deliver it. And it was around for ages, but it's quite sweet to read it actually, because it's a bit of a moany letter because the neighbour was complaining that he could hear the children playing in the garden. Shock horror. And so Ross was like just having a bit of a pop, eloquently so, but it said in it, and I thought it'd be nice for his mum and dad to say actually, because it says, I'm lucky I was raised by parents who believed in community and accepted for a number of years that children would take a prominent part of their life. I have retained these values and think little of the 8 to 10 children who play in my neighbour's garden, sometimes well into the evening hours. The bottom line is very simple. Our children are here to stay. They will be visiting their nan and they will be making noise outside. There may also be barbecue evenings and the like. It is you who must change your mindset, as I certainly will not be amending my core values, Ross. And that is just like that. I love that. I love that because that's who Ross was, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I found this as well. This is one of Brooke's old vision boards. So those of you who follow me know I'm a mindset coach as well. So we do a lot of positive mindset stuff, and we're always creating vision boards because I like doing them, the kids like doing them. It's cutting and sticking. It's good fun. So we did this one, and what she's got on it. Let's have a look. I don't know when this was. Have we not put a year on it? That's pretty bad of me. Normally I would put a year so we can look back. But she's put that she wants to try new food. I don't know if she wants to be a nurse on this. It says something cinema. She wants to write stories. She wants lots of love. She wants to learn to tell the time. Chocolate, I think that says. Books. She wants to read 700 books. Or write. It might be write because she's into writing books as well. And she wants some lipstick. She wants to fly a kite. So that's a vision board from then. That's really sweet that I found. I found this cute picture of me and Brooke doing face paint, which is funnier in a way because I know that Ross absolutely hated when there was face paint out or anything messy, because he had autism. Often like sensory stuff was a real issue for him. So yeah, I've just been going through stuff. There is some stuff in there that I'm not yet really ready to look at. There's a lot of letters from people during the time of Ross's death that are lovely and memories and all that, but not for yet. I think just about seeing the vest quote, you know, that made me, and also that, you know, seeing the scan pictures and seeing things of the kids when they were younger and we were unaware of Ross having brain cancer. That's hard because there was hope and excitement for the future, and you know, it's kind of looking back now and knowing what's happened. It's hard, but do you know what? The one thing I would say is, as tough as it is to look at that stuff, like, I'm glad we've got it. I'm glad we've had those memories. I'm glad that I took loads of pictures. I'm glad that we wrote things down, even if it's nonsense quotes about vests. I'm glad. So do it, whatever you are doing right now, and probably some of you, particularly women, will be getting told off for taking too many pictures. Take more pictures, do more videos. And you know, if tough stuff happens within your life or you lose somebody that you love, you've got those stuff. And I'm not saying live your life by it, but you know what, some days it's nice to reminisce and to go through that stuff and go, yeah, we did some cool stuff, we had a nice life. And as hard as it is that that's not where my life has gone, like, that's it, isn't it? That's the way life goes. And my life isn't rubbish. For those of you watching, I've got a really nice life, but I miss Ross, and the life that we decided isn't what I have now. And you know, it's just, yeah, it's just a pondering. I'm not actually like really sad or anything like that. In fact, actually, it was nice to look at that and have some enjoyment. Although I still cried, it was laugh cries. It was like, yeah, that's who you are, you absolute weirdo, and that's who you were, Rossi. And yeah, that's it. I just thought I'd share with you, and do go and have fun with the scan pictures if you are pregnant and see if Lisa can guess. And let me know if she does guess right, because I think it's a load of nonsense, and it will make me laugh, but she might be right, I don't know. Click the link below and go to Channel Mom and check out all that craziness over there as well. Speak to you all soon.
Take me out to California.